puts Nadia behind our first loose cannon, Ernest Wiggins. Remember, at season's end, the most profitable loose cannon wins a North American Poker Tour passport worth $50 grand.
If Nadia doesn't look too happy, it's because she's come off a little less than 30,000 from the peak.
Danny Alaei, looking at 10-4. That's out of here. Nadia, pocket pair.
1400.
Raises to 1400. Bonomo calls. Queen 10 suited. King Jack for Barry Greenstein.
Barry's not going anywhere with paint in his hand.
Certainly not on the button. Raised to 6,500. Mercier folds. Cassidy folds.
I don't think these guys haven't noticed Nadia's change in demeanor as well. They know she's probably going to tighten up to stop.
Oh, okay.
Barry senses dead money, and this is his way of getting it.
Nadia does fold.
You know, I see dead people. Barry sees dead money.
But Justin's not going anywhere.
Justin knows exactly what Barry's capable of.
So 2 to the flop.
Barry's going to have the slight lead.
7-4 tray. 2 clubs.
No help to either player. Barry's still ahead, and he was the pre-flop aggressor.
Bonomo's checked on over to Barry Greenstein. He bets 8,500.
That was not the flop we wanted.
Looking in the right color.
And Justin folds.
See if that works for Barry this time.
Nadia Magnus can feel the clock ticking and see her stack shrinking. And with that, Barry's back in the black, up 13K. The big game returns after this. Welcome back to Las Vegas, Nevada, home of the big game. Fewer than 25 hands for the single mother, Nadia Magnus, to try and hang on to her cash and become the most profitable loose cannon. Right now, she trails her top earning amateur, Ernest Wiggins, by about $5,000. Justin folds.
She can fold her way to a profit, but not to that NAPT passport.
Barry's out of here. Jason Mercier, suited 1 gapper, 14. Raises to 1,400. Cassidy folds on the button. And for the 18th straight time, Danny folds it. Nadia, Queen Jack. Calls.
She wants to play, Chris.
5-10 tray, 2 hearts.
Mercier's flop a pair of fives, nothing for Nadia.
Despite that, Nadia leads out, betting 2,200.
She's just bet out of position into the pre-flop razor. You have to be careful dock betting into these cycles when they have position on you, especially when you have a marginal hand.
Jason raises to 5,600.
Exactly what can happen.
She looks a little stunned.
She may be kicking herself a little bit.
Nadia folds.
Nadia had a pretty strong image at one point, but she seems to have made a few missteps in the last bunch of hands that have allowed these guys to capitalize.
I don't like this routine, but I have to say, better win some pot.
Nadia's cash stack takes another hit, and she now falls further behind the most profitable loose cannon, Ernest Wiggins. In the meantime, Jason Mercier adds to his stack. Remember, he reloaded prior to this evening's session. Barry Greenstein folds, so does Mercier. 8-7 of spades for Cassidy and a raise to 1,400. Danny folds. 10-4 suited, loose cannon folds. Justin Bonomo calls.
Between the two of these guys, we got 4 cards to a straight flush. Justin's got Joe dominated for spades.
7-8 tray, all diamonds on the flop. Bonomo checks.
Very interesting flop. Top 2 for Cassidy. Up and down straight draw for Bonomo.
Cassidy fires 3,500.
Bonomo's got 2 overcards to go with his open-ender.
Bonomo calls.
Even if he makes a straight, he'll have to play cautiously because of those diamonds.
Deuce of clubs on the turn.
It's a whiff for Bonomo.
Bonomo checks again.
Cassidy knows it's unlikely for Bonomo to have flopped a flush. Probably thinks his 2 pair is good.
Cassidy fires 8,500. Bonomo folds.
Justin was
Why
drawing
am
wide.
I
Buck, if Joe had
doing,
one diamond, that would eliminate 25% of Justin's outs.
Even though he raked in that pot, Joe Cassidy is still stuck over 50 grand.
That's right, he's nicknamed the Sheriff. He went to school at George Washington University, and he's got 12 World Series of Poker cashes notched in his belt. Still stuck tonight, though.
And of note, he also has the deepest voice of any pro we've had here in the big game.
He should come in here and do some commentary.
Okay.
Might if he keeps running like he has been this week. Justin Bonomo raises to 1,400.
Justin Bonomo with a very liberal interpretation of suit connectors.
Cassidy, King 10 offsuit, folds.
Pretty tight fold, respecting Justin's under the gun raise.
Ace Queen. Don't think this hand's going anywhere for Danny Alayi.
Maybe Joe was respecting the under the gun raise. Maybe he knew Danny was going to wake up with ace queen.
Danny calls, Nadia folds. So we're down to 2 on the flop.
These guys just can't seem to stay out of each other's way.
Jack deuce 5, 2 spades,
Look at that, Danny whiffs.
checks.
Justin's still behind, but he's the favorite to make the best hand with a gut shot and a flush draw.
Bonomo.
Yes.